Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Akshay here, and today I have another interesting Google Sheet trick for you guys, and this time it is how I can create a pivot table. So you see, I hope you remember one of my previous videos where I had successfully unpivoted uh, a table or an entry using one formula. If you haven't checked that out, the link is in the I button. You can go and check it out. And coming back to here, I'm bringing the same example from the result that I derived from that video, and I'm going to use it to make a pivot table from this entry. Okay, so in order to make a pivot table, you might go to uh, insert and then you add a pivot table. But then here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a formula to do that. And how I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna show you. So I'll start by writing query. So what query function does, it kind of works like an SQL within a Google Sheet. So you can say this is an SQL function for a Google Sheet where you can pull in uh, data just like you pull in your columns or your data your entries from the database in SQL. So it functions similar to that, and I'm going to show you. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select the range that I want to take. So these are the columns that I want to include in my as a table within the query function, and I'm gonna lock it the best practices as usual, and then I'm gonna say select I want A. Okay, I want my IDs. Okay, then I want the minimum of C as my entries, and then I'll do a group by, I'll say A, I'll group by the IDs, and then I'll say pivot B. I'm gonna pivot by the B column. Okay, and then I'm gonna hit enter. So this is what I get. Okay, ID, then the ABC corresponding to 1, then another ABCD corresponding to 2, and so on. Okay, but then you also see there are some null values here as well. Okay, some gaps here. Okay, why? Because the problem of this query function is that it also takes in the null values, and it also treats it like one of the IDs or one of the entries within the table. And this is something, but there is an easy way to do away with it. What you can do is you can just write where A is not null. Okay, and then if you hit enter, yeah, so you get the clean table, I mean clean pivot table, and this is the result of it. Okay, so example, if you see 2A is 34.03, 2A is 34.03. If you see 3D is 54.86, 3D will be 54.86 as usual. One of the coolest trick, and if you don't like pivot tables, maybe this function is useful for you in your workplace environment where you work and you need to show the result. Okay, I can also say max, it won't matter much, the results will be same only, unless and until there are some entries within the table that can conflict with it, and it will give you an error. Also, this is very dynamic, and if you like, let's say delete something, let's say if I delete something, it will be automatically updated. So this formula also is very dynamic one. If you delete, let's say if you delete some few entries, I mean those entries will also get deleted. So one of the cool formulas if you hate pivot table but love this formula, so useful in your workplace and data analytics and reporting setting. I do hope you like this video. Feel free to share it with your friends of this another amazing formula at work. And as usual, keep learning, keep growing. I'll see you next time. Till then, happy working. Thank you.